right, let's do some law of sines. It's very similar to law of cosines. I don't think it's quite as involved as law of cosines with the squaring and the square roots and the adding and multiplying and all that stuff. Really what we have is just a set of free fractions. And so what we can do with that is just use our proportions using cross multiplying and dividing and figuring out what that is. Now on top here, for the first part, we have the sine A, sine B, sine C. Those are all the angles. And then on bottom, lowercase a, lowercase b, lowercase c, those are all the sides. And then since they're proportions and since they're all fractions and all that stuff, since they're proportional, we can actually say, the reciprocal of the lowercase a over sine of capital A, all that stuff. It works the same way. It doesn't matter which one you use. If you're more comfortable with the second one, do it. More comfortable with the first one, use that one, whatever. So just like yesterday, we're given, a couple pieces of information. We're asked to find A and C. So the first thing is, well, I don't know what this angle is. We're not given this angle. So I want to find that. Well, first thing I'm going to do is add 56 and 42 up, subtract from 180, and I'm going to get that this angle is 82 degrees. So from there, since I know sine A, and I'm trying to find the side A, I can use that to my advantage. So I don't know that, but I know that this is sine of 82 degrees. And then that's going to equal, I'll go ahead and use B because I'm given B, so 6 over sine of 56 degrees. Okay, so then we're going to do our little cross multiplying, do all that fun stuff. I get A times sine of 56 degrees equals 6 times sine of 82 degrees. And then from there, I'm just solving for A, so I'm going to end up dividing by whatever's on this side that's not A. So sine of 56 degrees, sine of 56 degrees. So really all we're doing in the calculator is just putting this whole thing in the calculator. So 6 times sine of 82 divided by sine of 56. When you do that, you should get that A is about 7.16. Okay, and so that was A. And then when we find C, we can use like this second half, B and C. Or if you want, you can do A and C. And we're going to get the same thing. We just found A, so you can use it if you want, or we can use B and C. So our proportion is going to be set up like this. We cross multiply and divide, and we get 4.83. Yeah. So that's that. Shall we move on? The next example here, they tell us what the triangle has, but they don't tell us what it looks like. So we have to draw our own triangle. So go ahead and draw yourself a perfect little triangle there. Boom. Sorry for cheating. And it really doesn't matter where we put A. If you want to put A over here and then B and then C, as long as you keep everything consistent, it doesn't matter. So B is 60 degrees, C is 42 degrees. So if I'm trying to figure out what A is, add 180, add these, subtract from 180, and I get that this is 78 degrees. I know A is 6, that means this one is 6. We're just asked to find B. So go ahead and just plug it into those equations and then solve. Let's see which way I did it last time. I did it with the letters small letters on top. So I'll go ahead and do it the other way this time just because I can. So sine of 78 degrees, that may be hard for you to see, over 6 is equal to, I'm trying to find B, so sine of 60 degrees over B. And once again, we're just cross multiplying and dividing, so take those two, cross multiply and divide, and then we're going to end up dividing 6 sine of 60 over sine of 78. And that gives us 5.3. Boom, boom, boom.